In our second half, so far not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen.
And what a game for the Cobra. 25 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
We've got Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green. And there's Byron Scott. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Magician.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the rejection by Monroe. And it's the Bucks on the break.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
The dish to Abdul-Jabbar. It's Scott on the wing. The tray. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him. Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here's Scott. He's got 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laker girls!
Timeout called the Lakers. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Scott dishes to Johnson. Back to Scott. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
That's good.
That was a tremendous shot off balance, and the defense just draped all over him.
Worthy, the pass to Johnson. Knocks it loose. One-on-one fast break. Fires for 3. Scott, good. Scott's got 15.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Got it despite fading back a bit. 6 points for him.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Scott. Johnson attacking. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Scott can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
To the left wing, here's Murray. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Johnson outside. Johnson double-teamed. Here's Scott. His 3-pointer is off the mark.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Murray kicks to Scott. Shoots. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points and he's producing. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And some changes here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for James Worthy. And it's Cooper in for Magic Johnson. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Murray, and Thompson sends it back. Here's Scott. The long distance three is buried. Scott's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Cooper kicks to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
.51 seconds left in the third.
And after that good first half, things not going his way here in the second.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Thompson passes to Cooper. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cooper's got 12.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Pulls up. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and stolen by Scott. Now the Bucks moving it up. And stolen by Scott. And stolen by Scott. Tries it from 9. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Bucks foul call.
The Lakers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And he makes the first.
Lakers, Michael Cooper. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Magician. No good on the quick three. And as welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Scott is out there with Scott. Then it's the Cobra. Then there's Monroe. And it's Steele in at the 1. Now the Bucks moving it up. And stolen by Scott. The 3 ball. Good. Scott's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Scott. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, Scott. Milwaukee with the rebound. Scott's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray. The three-pointer, no good.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half. And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Here's Scott. Scott missing again.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost them.
From the top of the key, and the foul called on the Cobra. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Brown outside. This one for 3. Scott missing again.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Here's Scott. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And that one misses.
And, you know, the NBA loves to experiment with different rules in different ways. The D-League last season used international rules for goaltending. And that small change makes a huge impact on the defensive end.
Scott's gotten some big threes here, shooting 4 of 9 from outside. Scott the pass to Steele. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Murray, no good.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 38 points for lights out. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
What a performance. Just look at the game for lights out. He has 38 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Brown outside. To the paint, Thompson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Scott. The putback. Greg Monroe with the rebound. Let's go. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
The drive by Thompson. Back to Brown. The three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Scott. Can he keep it going? And another basket for Milwaukee.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Brown kicks to Thompson. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Shoots it. Pass to Steele. Here's Scott. The offensive rebound, and it's lights out with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open, and